some of Canada's most notorious criminals call the Grand Valley Institution for Women home. Now, this is a prison, even though it might not look like one. You don't see a lot of barbed wires, you don't see a lot of bars, and the women live in houses like this with their own bedrooms, with multiple bathrooms, and with kitchens, and in some cases, even gardens. But the focus here isn't just on punishment, it's also on rehabilitation. And for some of the women, that means learning how to be a better mom. On any given day, there are 700 women in Canada's prisons. There are women who have been convicted of their crimes and are sentenced to 2 or more years. And about 2/3 of them are moms.
If I didn't have my boy and my girl, I would be okay with being in here. Because then I wouldn't have anyone to go home to. I wouldn't have anyone waiting for me. But they're so young. They're so young.
More often than not, when we sentence a woman, we sentence a child or children. And we need to think about how to manage and do that differently so that these kids are not filling the jails and the prisons of the future.
Patrice Butts coordinates the mother-child program at Grand Valley. She aims to keep families connected and to break the cycle of criminality. Butts and the women she serves have allowed us to sit in on one of their group sessions where they focus on being moms.
I didn't know what to expect. I was scared to leave my kids. I was scared to be away from them for so many years. I just want to try to find little ways I can still be there.
Brittany is serving a 12-year sentence for drug trafficking. Her young children are being raised by Brittany's dad. She grew up with a mom in and out of jail.
My upbringing in that crime cycle I wanted nothing to do with, and even though I'm in this place, it's still a lesson, and it's a bump I'm going to overcome and make me even better.
Brittany, do you have a sense of the impact that your presence and these exchanges have on them?
Yeah, and like my son, he's 7, he understands I'm in prison. He doesn't know why I'm here. I think he's still too young to know I'm here, and he always says, oh, stop lying to me, just tell me. I'm like, when I come out, you're going to be older, I'll sit down and talk to you then. Just needs to know that if you do something bad, you go away.
I think just because I committed a crime doesn't mean that I'm not a mother. You know, like, I'm a mother from the time that my son was born, and I'm always going to be. Yeah, I've made a few mistakes, but hopefully my son's learning from mine instead of having to go and learn them the hard way. We're all mothers still, we always will be, inside the fence or out.
Tabitha's son is being raised in foster care.
All the times that he's gotten in trouble, I'm like, you know, the police are just gonna take you away one day and you're gonna like not be able to come back from that visit. And he's like, okay, so like I won't get in trouble, I'll be good. I'm like, okay, as long as you're good, I'll be good.
Having that connection with our children, that's part of our correctional plan. I know, it's part of my correctional plan. And it's just as important to him.
Well, then once you start high school, you'll be able to get like a part-time job. You just have to get your SIN number.
But maintaining that critical connection is difficult. That's why 20 years ago, the government formally launched a program where women can be with their kids every day. Tomorrow, we'll introduce you to the moms who raised their children in prison. Cristina Howorun, City News.